All right, it's your boy DJ Gombo. We in Orlando studios. Welcome to Gombo'S World. Today's first episode, we got the one and only. She needs no
Shay
introduction. Shay The Geeker.
Shay The motherfucking Geeker. We on a Zoom call today.
How you doing? How you doing, girl?
What's good, man? I'm just trying to get my life together real quick.
Man,
you basically getting a get ready with me. That's what you getting.
Today I want to talk about the rising of Shay The Geeker, starting from the first project. I want the people to know, like, where was your mindset at from each project that you had leading on to this new one that you got coming up.
Okay. So y'all forgive me if I'm not looking directly at the camera. You feel me? Like I got a flat on my motherfucking head. You see this shit? This wig is looking real crazy.
This is the real as I can get now.
You feel me? So check this out. So to answer your question,
so let's talk about Raw and Uncut Volume 1. Where was your mindset at when you first dropped that project?
Well, when I first dropped Raw and Uncut, I was in a relationship, and you know what I'm saying? Look, let me wipe the camera off. Look, I was in a relationship, and I really was in a space of feeling lonely still. So I was like, I need to be more transparent. I need to just talk about the shit that I don't really talk about often. So I was trying to reinvent my sound at that specific time. So Raw and Uncut was an experiment for me, but it was also something that I would say is real, because most of the songs on that project was things I was going through. Finding out people was jealous of me.
Okay.
Just going through the motions of life.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
So let's get into Raw and Uncut Volume 2. What was going on? What was going on in Shay The Geeker life at that time? Because when I listened to that project right there, it sounded like you having a lot of fun. You sounded very hungry. And
yes,
talk hungry. To the people. What was your mindset at?
So pretty much for Raw and Uncut Volume 2, I wasn't even gonna name the shit Raw and Uncut. I was literally gonna have a self-titled album, mixtape type EP situation, but I ended up naming it Raw and Uncut Volume 2 because I was like, you know what, Raw and Uncut is a dope ass name. It really is. And even though it's simple, it's me. I'm Raw and Uncut. As you can motherfucking see, I'm doing an interview with DJ Dumbo, and I'm flat out in my hair. I mean, you don't get no more Raw and Uncut than that. And I'm really just being myself. This is not for the camera. Trust me. Ask Dumbo. He'll tell you this is me. But I just at that time, it was like more so like I wanted to show my talent, and I wanted to show that I can make a hit. Every rappers, yeah, you can make a song. Anybody can make a song.
Right.
But everybody can't create a hit.
Okay.
So Raw and Uncut was me experimenting to see if I can create a radio hit, something that'll be in traction, something trendy, something for the general mass, So that was my mind frame going into Raw and Uncut. And if you Volume 2, if you was to listen to the whole project, you will hear different sounds that I played around with in that whole project. Yeah.
Real. My favorite one on that project is Follow Me.
Okay. Shout out to Darren B. He produced that bad baby.
Yeah, that song was a vibe. It got a real good vibe to it.
Oh yeah. Follow me. As soon as I heard that beat, I told Dan to send that shit to me as soon as I heard the beat. What? So he had sent it. I didn't put damn, I got the face mask in my motherfucking wig. Yeah.
So it didn't take too long to make that song. You say you did it right as soon as he sent it to you?
As soon as I heard it, like he had put a snippet of it on his Instagram.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, I heard the thing go, ding, dong, 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 dong. I was like, hold on.
Yeah.
Hey, follow me. Okay, and then
Yeah.
I had told him, I had put in the comments, I said, hey, nigga, send that shit to me right now. And I put my email there, and he sent me the beat, and I went to the studio like a couple days later and recorded Follow Me.
Wow.
Because I had already wrote it. That same day he sent it, I had already wrote that shit.
Okay. So
Crazy.
let's get into gangster music. This
Let's
around
get
the
into
time where
it.
I met you at. I think it like I don't know. You dropped it like
2020.
20? Was it 2020 when you dropped this?
Yes.
Okay, so this around the time when I just met you.
Yep.
Tell the people where was your mindset at when you dropped this project?
Oh man. My mindset was definitely I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Hey, when I dropped gangster music, I was not really confident.
Why you
I
say
was
that?
not confident because, man, at that specific time in my life, it was a whole lot of catching up I had to do. I had lost the contract. I was on a still truck driving at that time, so
Mm-hmm.
I was on the road. You know, I was missing opportunities while I was on the fucking road, so it was a lot of stress. You know, behind me continuing to do my music thing.
Like what made you give it that title, that name, gangster music?
Cause niggas was trying me like I wasn't like that. I don't know. I just felt like it was a lot of situations where bitch ass niggas was trying me on some fuck shit. And unfortunately, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes sometimes you gotta show motherfuckers that can't play with you. You know what I'm saying? So gangster music was me expressing to niggas that I don't give a fuck what you say about my music. Cause you trust me, y'all. I've fucked with people who have told me, "Fuck you, you ain't ever gonna make it. You ain't ever gonna do that." People have said that, okay, and that's okay. I don't give a fuck if a motherfucker say that. It's my life. You don't know where the fuck I'm going, bitch. As far as I can see it, eat a dick, bitch. Eat up the drip. That's all you can do. So with gangster music, it was more so like I felt some type of way, so I wanted to express that, and I put the title gangster music because I felt some type of way. I had a chip on my shoulder. You feel me?
Okay.
Pissed off about some shit, bitch. Don't try me like I'm not her. Like bitch, I work hard. You hear me? For everything.
Yeah, that's for sure. So now let's talk about this new album that everybody's been waiting on. The new
Yes,
music, new sound from Shay The Geeker. First, I want to ask
yes.
you how many features do you got on this album?
Um, I believe three.
Okay.
It's a slight EP, so you know it ain't that many songs. So I believe three out of the five. Yeah, I got three features with three different people.
Can you give us an exclusive on who's in it? Or we gotta wait for that.
I tell y'all, just for my Floridians, you feel me? You already know. I do have a motherfucking song with LA to go.
Okay.
Shout out to the motherfucking
That's
go.
that's major right
Okay.
there.
Definitely is. And then I got another feature with this Detroit rapper. His name Jay Julio. So yeah, we just working. People fuck with me, man.
So
I
who
fuck
who
with people.
who helped produce this EP?
24K. Shout out to my nigga 24K. Cause he definitely did his motherfucking thing on the songs. Like I love every beat. But that nigga produced it, and I would say, you know what I'm saying, because my flavor is just so tight like that. I would just say I co-produced one of the
Okay.
songs.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you got into the your producer chair. He did for this one. Okay.
I wouldn't say I got into the. I ain't make the beat.
Oh, you,
I just came up with an idea.
okay.
Yeah,
For
I
real.
didn't make the beat.
I mean,
Hell
sometimes as an
yeah. But
artist,
shout out.
you gotta have hands on to your music. So
Oh yeah, I'm one of those type of artists. I've always been hands on, and that's all I really fucking know. You know what I'm saying? Is to be hands on when it comes to this shit. You can't trust. Listen, you can't trust everybody with your shit. And ladies, I don't want to hear shit. I'm not a hairstylist. Let's make that clear. I'm just popping on a wig. This is a hat. Just popping it on. I'm about to go to the beach, smoke, drink a little wine, and make some money on my phone. But
right.
yeah, let's keep going.
So with this new
Cause you know,
project,
I know people gonna judge me because I'm up here flat ironing this dry ass wig. I don't got no oil sheen.
we
But you,
welcome to Gombo'S
but
world,
we,
Shay.
welcome to Shay The Geeker, okay, okay. With a little bit of razzle dazzle, okay?
So,
Okay, alright, Gumbo, go ahead. I'm serious. I'm
so
serious, I promise.
I want to ask you this: what message do you want the fans to get from this new project?
From this new project specifically, I want everybody, all of my supporters, and anybody who don't know me, who want to just see who the fuck is that girl, Shady Geeker. I want all of you motherfuckers out there to know. Don't ever give up on your dream. Don't ever let nobody tell you what you can't do. And make something happen for yourself. Don't be sitting around being mad or making excuses. Just make something happen for yourself. And everything else will fall in place. Fuck how people feel. Fuck what they think they see in your life, in your realm. I just want motherfuckers to keep it real with themselves. So if I was to summarize that, like just clarify all of that, I would just say the main thing I want people to get from this new project is that it's okay to be imperfect.
Okay.
That's just that. It's
Hey,
okay. It's alright. You ain't gotta be perfect. You can motherfucker wake up and have your lace showing. You know, it's too many women out here that be insecure about themselves. A
mm,
lot of y'all men who's in rap who do things like this, it's like a lot of y'all don't understand. Not you, Gumbo, but just you know what I'm talking about. Like the men in general in this industry.
right.
It's just not motherfucking. They make it tough. Everybody make it tough for each one of us to just be our fucking self because we feel like we gotta hold up to a certain image. But look, I just told y'all I'm flat on my motherfucking hair. This is a Zoom interview. I should have been prepared, but I don't have a fucking PR and a team backing me. I'm me by myself. I'm one
Say
entity.
you is the team.
I am the
Your
motherfucking team,
gang.
okay?
I want to ask you this: what time in your life did you realize it was like it's time to like level up to the highest power?
Oh man, I've always been trying to do that my whole life. That's what my grandmother was just telling me earlier. I've always tried to do what's gonna be best for me in my life. I've always tried to get myself where I see myself being. You feel me?
Right.
So I either surround myself with that energy or try to figure out a way. And to be honest, it's not that I surround myself with that energy. The energy comes to me all throughout my life. Anything that I've done, the only thing that I can say have always aligned itself, meaning I'm always at the right place at the right time, is my music.
Mm,
Okay, I met majority of the people I know in music because these things just align themselves with me. I don't know why, but it's just always been like that. Even when I was a kid, my father was a promoter, so he was around Both Thugs and Harmony a lot. I grew up
wow.
around Busy and Crazy. They used
Wait.
to be in my grandma's house every other week. And Tupac used to come up to Cleveland a lot. I never got a chance to meet him because my dad would say they smoking too much weed back there, so I was too young to be back there.
Right.
But he always had backstage passes, so I always been around rap. Let alone my father was trying to rap, but he was shitty as fuck. Boy, he was trash. But yeah, this is just something that has always aligned itself. It don't mean that a motherfucker is destined to be the next highest superstar, but I could be. Who's to doubt it?
All right,
Feel me?
real
So
now. I
that's
want to
that's
get.
what it is. Go ahead.
I want to ask you. I think I asked you this the last time you was on the show. What
hmm
is Shady Geeker's purpose on this earth?
I feel like my purpose is to help humanity in my messaging. If you notice, Dumbo, a lot of people
Mm-hmm.
they just tell me their problems. They don't even be knowing me. Okay, this could be at the grocery store, the motherfucker. I'm waiting to pay for my gas in the line. Motherfucker just automatically, yeah, cause I want to tell you today it's kind of weird, but it's crazy, and I guess now I do embrace it more. But I do feel like my purpose is to help humanity, because humanity is it's in trouble. So
That's real
we're
now.
here to help.
So
I could get deep. I don't know how deep you want me to go. But I can go pretty deep. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? That's what I feel my purpose is. It was a point in time where I didn't even have an answer to that question, like, because I couldn't figure it out. I was just living to die. I just would wake up, and because of the life I was living, I didn't give a fuck if I got shot in the head. That's the way I've always pictured myself dying and shit when I was living like that.
So where was that shift? Like when did that mindset change to who you are today? The Shady Geeker that
I
we
got
seeing
it.
right now.
Oh shit, the Shady Geeker that you see it right now. That didn't happen around that time with the shift when I got out the streets and shit. Um, that shit happened recently in my life. I would say probably 2020 was a huge wake up call because look, that was the first time
Mm,
I ever experienced making over $150,000 and then not making that money. So that was the first time that I experienced that, and it started helping me put things in perspective a little bit better, and it also started helping me appreciate what I have and how
right.
far I have came versus where I started. Because when I had first moved to Florida, I was working at Publix. Nigga, when that song started from the bottom, Now We Here came out, that was really my motto. Because I knew I was starting from the bottom to
Right.
get myself to a certain level. And I did. And I'm proud of that, I'm proud of that. And I'm going to
So
just
you
keep on leveling up as the years go on.
so you gotta start from somewhere. For those who don't know, you know, like you
Yeah.
telling them right now, you say you was working at Publix, Some people may not know that. They might just see the shit again now, thinking,
Yep.
you know, it just
It
happened
ain't
for
never
you.
been no walk in the park. And never. And it'll never be a walk in the park in life. And I don't expect it to because without the challenges,
Mm-hmm.
I don't learn shit. So no, it ain't never been no walk in the park for me. This shit ain't never been easy. I make what I got look good because I ain't trying to look good for nobody but myself. I want to walk out the house and feel good about myself. So in order for me to do that, I have to look good.
Right.
So, you know, but this ain't for no nigga. This ain't for no Instagram. This ain't for none of that.
You ain't doing it for
You
the
know.
ground. You're doing
Ah,
you're doing it for
you
geeker
know,
game.
I'm doing this shit for Geeker Game, but I'm doing this shit most importantly for me
Did you did you
and my
did you
family.
did you have to change your environment in order to chase your dream?
Yeah, that's why I moved to Florida. Like, if you think I'm from Florida, you crazy, nigga. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio, nigga. We don't claim no other word. Like, nah, I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. I'm really from St. Clair. Superior.
So okay, so let's take a world to Cleveland right now. For those who never been to your hood or your town, like tell us a day in the life of living in Ohio, Cleveland, Ohio.
Ah, hey, don't get mad. If you watch this interview, don't get mad because let me tell you, y'all know exactly why I just did that shit. A day in the life. Bruh, we talking. Well, one thing about it, you go smell some motherfucking barbecue. You might smell some barbecue, even if it's snowing.
Even if
Somebody
it's
go
snowing.
probably be out there. Yes, somebody uncle gonna be out there barbecuing on their porch in the snow. Don't give a fuck. Blizzard,
Right.
all that. Okay, okay, but outside of the gunshots, in the motherfucking deaths, in the drive-bys, in the carjacking, outside of all of that, and I know everybody from their city, they be gassing it, but Birmingham and Cleveland is two areas you just can't gas. You can't gas it. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. Anybody from the city, it's good parts of my city. It's good things going on. It's people successful in the city.
Right.
But nigga, for me, because I was really like dealing with some situations where it involved street shit, it wasn't safe for me to be there. So I had to go. And my cousins, they'll say, oh, you been on the run from us. Bitch, I would never be on the run from my motherfucking family. I wasn't on the run from nobody. I left Cleveland solely because I said I want to pursue this music shit. And if I stay here, I'm going to be distracted. I got into a hit and run. And the motherfucking man almost died and shit. He became brain dead and some more shit. I hit the man, so I felt bad about that shit. And, you know, I'm just like, this too much. They didn't put me in jail. They was trying to give me time in jail. I did it over some stupid shit. And it's just like all the things that I put myself through in Cleveland, I wanted to put that shit behind me. But before I moved here, I had already lived outside the city. I had moved to DC for 2 years with my auntie. So when I turned 18, because I was going to homeschooling by that time because I got expelled out of Cleveland public school. I couldn't really, you know what I'm saying? Like everything in my life has always been an obstacle. I've always been through things, but I've always gotten through it.
That's real. So so you had to get away from your city to be who you are today. But some people be like, man, you know, they always say when you leave your city, you're gonna receive more love.
You know? No, you don't receive more love because then they treat you like you ain't even from the city. Like, you know, motherfuckers be like, oh, say at this point, you from Florida. You ain't from Cleveland no more. Nigga, I'ma always be from Cleveland, bitch. I came here when I was 21. Bitch, I will always be from Cleveland. Shut the fuck up.
So you saying that once you leave your city, they don't show you no more love?
No, I ain't saying they don't show you no more love because I'll be lying. They show me love, but I'm saying that they make it seem like I'm from Florida. I'm not from Florida. Like, I'm from Cleveland. Like, or they just disown you or some shit. It's kind of hard to explain. It was like they just treat you like you don't give a fuck. You gave up. You left. I left for a better reason. So I don't care about that. I'm over that part. I went through that the first year I was here. I had went through all of the motions of all of my friends acting different,
right?
Coming at me different, barely talking to me. I went through all of that shit the first 3 years of me being in Florida. So I have already experienced that part, and it's like at this point I don't give a fuck. They're just mad because it's snowing. What I have learned as a truck driver is that niggas who live in the snow, their attitude be on mad for show. Just saying, they be mad. They be mad. So I can't help the sun keep my glow going, and it's beautiful.
How do you deal with people that, you know? How do you deal with haters? I want to say, like, how do you hate?
How do I deal with that shit? Hey, if you do some shit, okay, so I'm gonna give you an example, Gumbo. What kind of female I am. As you can see, I got this lace right here. I need to cut that. Let me cut it off camera real quick. Okay. Okay. Now, how do I deal with motherfucking hate and haters? I don't deal with them at all, really. But I would say this. I would say this. If I catch you on my live saying some hateful shit, I'm gonna crack on your ass. You're going to get dogged. I don't play that shit. Don't come over here with the funny shit, cause then I'm gonna be funny on you. And I might strike a nerve. I go far. So, and then haters in real life type situations, I just laugh at haters in real life. I don't get mad. What can you do with a hater? They a hater. You need haters.
All
You
right,
know,
you need them to motivate you to go harder.
you need to go ahead, right? Go ahead and hate. A hater usually hate on some shit because they really love you. In the end, they just want to be like you.
Mm, that's
I had to
real.
cut a hater bitch off recently, because she said some hating ass shit. So now you classified as a hater. She talking about I'm emotional. No, bitch, you a hater. You don't like me for real, but why you on my phone? What the fuck you
Right.
calling me for? Bitch, go suck some dick or something. Do
Okay.
some. Do some with yourself. But
Mm-hmm.
other than that, I don't really have issues where I have to even deal with women like that or even deal with people like that. Don't mind this part. I did fuck up the lace, so don't worry about
We
that.
we
Okay.
we gonna get in some trivia questions. I call it up
Let's
close
do.
and personal with Shady Geeker. We get to know more about
Ah, shit.
Shady Geeker. But before we start, I want to give a shout out to our sponsors, United Credit Educational Services. If you have any negative items in your credit report, and you want to buy
Okay.
that dream car you deserve, that new house, and you know your credit is
Yeah.
bad, make sure you tap in with United Credit Educational Services. We help remove all negative
Okay.
items in your credit report. Also, tap in with Gombo'S cookies. We want to put a smile on your face when you taste our delicious white chocolate macadamia. And also, shout
This
out to
is
In the
good.
Kitchen with H. Dot every Thursday
Shout
live
out to any
on H.
pieces of
Dot
H
Instagram
dot.
page. In the Kitchen,
Yes,
H. Dot.
sir.
Any artist you want to perform your music, tap in. We back with Shay The Geeker. Shay The Geeker, I got some questions for you. This, up,
Okay.
this is up close and personal with Shay The Geeker.
Okay, now we up close to motherfucking personal for real. Okay.
Okay. So Shay, would you date a man that cannot smell you?
Huh?
Is it, would you date a man that cannot smell you? Cause you know
He
how
can't
people like to
smell
put on,
like he
their
can't
perfume every day,
smell.
but
He can't smell like he got a problem with smelling.
yes, he cannot smell you when you put on that good that perfume on, that Victoria's Secret on, and he cannot smell you. Would you date a man like that?
Um, I'm definitely gonna have on some bar number 9. I want to smell good. Um, it wouldn't be a problem, but it'd be a little annoying because I have an attitude problem sometimes. So it'll be a little annoying, like nigga, you can't even smell how good I smell right now,
You feel me?
and I'm smelling like a whole motherfucking Chanel bag.
What?
All right. This is expensive shit. This is not no. So yeah, I don't know if I would be able to do that one because
Oh.
I need my nigga to smell me. He has to smell me. I love smelling good. I smell good right now. I wish you could smell me through the fog. Right?
So next question is: Would you rather be a ballet dancer or a stripper?
I'd rather be a stripper.
Okay, that's real now. Do you listen to Mary J. Blige?
What? You talking to Shay The Geeker,
Okay,
man?
that's good because the next question is: What's the name of Mary J. Blige's first album?
Was it the 411?
What is the name of Mary J. Blige's first album?
I asked it. Ain't it the 411?
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, that's my mama's shit. My mama, she been told her whole life that she looked like Mary J. So yeah, don't play with my mama. Look, that's her shit. What? I was just listening to that album the other day. Stop playing. That's my girl.
The next question is Chanel or Victoria's Secret?
Is that a question for me?
Yes, that's a question for you. Would you want to smell like Chanel or you want to smell like Victoria's Secret?
I definitely would take it. Got to be number 5, Chanel number 5.
Okay,
for sure.
So what is the next question?
I'm past the Victoria's Secret days, Dumbo. You gotta understand, baby. I'm about to be out of my 20s, so I'm on some different shit. That Victoria's Secret shit, that's for the babies. You know, we're gonna leave that up to them. We're gonna let the babies do their thing.
So what is your favorite body part in a man?
That's a good question. Damn, that's a good ass question. Why you put me on the spot like this? Damn.
Up close and personal.
Woo! What's my favorite body part on a nigga? Okay. It's gonna have to be. I love a man's chest. Like, it's gotta be the chest. This whole torso area. In the back. But the torso area is like, I just love that. I love it. I love that.
Okay.
Because I could just lay there. You know, I'm 5'2", so I just be like laying there. And usually the guys I fuck with, even if they 5'8", they still got a little height on them. You know what I'm saying? To me, because I'm little. So the chest is what it is. What did I want to know? I want to know, what did y'all think my answer was gonna be to that?
How that's kind of well, I mean, that's I can't tell you that, but but
definitely the chest.
My next question is sex better than love?
Yes. Sex don't require love. So yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
It is.
That's real now.
But that don't mean you just go having sex with people because it's better than love. STDs is real. And ladies, you don't want your pussy looking like roast beef. I'm just saying. You shouldn't want a handy pussy. But that's all.
Who do you trust?
Myself.
Okay. That's a good answer.
Yeah, I trust me.
The next question is Rolls Royce or Maybach?
Ooh. Well, I like Maybach. I'm gonna have to say Maybach.
Maybach. Okay.
I like Maybach.
Mercedes Benz or BMW?
Come on now, I'm a Beamer girl. I don't fuck with the ground. I'm a Beamer girl. Come on now.
Okay, President Trump or President Obama?
We're gonna have to talk after this, Gumbo. Me and you gonna have to talk about that question. You could have at least said a Biden. You said Obama?
President Trump or President Obama? Oh, now.
Ooh wee. Hell nah. I mean, for as far as the option, I'm gonna have to go with Trump because that's that's who I fuck with. I do fuck with Trump. I'm a Trump supporter for
Okay.
sure. But Obama is a domestic terrorist and a domestic spy. And when y'all find that out, you're gonna be disappointed. He is no good. I don't give a fuck. The Illuminati can come for me. We've been ready for their ass.
All right, real now. And this last question on Up Close and Personal with Shady Geeker. What makes Shady Geeker happy?
What makes me happy?
Oh, who?
I'm happy.
Oh, what?
Well, first and foremost, you guys make me happy for sure. You guys bring a lot of happiness to my life, and I want to thank you for that. You guys really make me happy. Um, but I would say I find happiness in everything that I do. So it's nothing specific that makes me happy besides music. Music is the main thing. That's my baby. That's when I'm in the studio. You see how I operate in the studio. I'm focused. I'm in my happy place. I'm feeling like I'm about to conquer the motherfucking world. You feel me?
That's
Like
real.
seriously.
So I want to ask, do we know when this new project is dropping? The people want to know now. Do you have any, do we got to wait one more month, 2 more months? Because fans are waiting for the new Shady Geeker music.
Yes. And
we got Gangster music in 2020, and it's a year later. We want to know when the new project dropping.
So you gotta wait until the end of March.
Okay.
I'm going to be dropping this project. Let me make sure I ain't got no makeup in my eyeball. Woo! I'm going to be dropping this project sometime in March. I want to make sure that all the songs are clear and the artists are going to allow me to drop the songs, to make sure there's no discrepancies with that, because I do have songs with people under management deals and shit, and record label deals. So I'm just trying to make sure that everything is going to be clear from that perspective. But I think I'm going to be dropping a single real soon, probably in the next week or so.
Okay. So we getting the single first.
Yes. We're gonna tease it up. You feel me? I need to see what the response is in regards to the music that I'm putting out. So I want to drop a single first, and my single is gonna be called Fendi Facts.
Ooh.
And that's the song.
Yes.
Featuring. That's the song featuring Jay Julio. And
say it again.
Yes.
Jay Julio.
Jay Julio. Yep.
Okay. Where's he from?
He's from Detroit. That's an artist that 24K has been working with. So he had hopped on my song. Much love to Jay Julio. Shout out to Jay Julio. I don't know where he's been at, but shout out to Jay Julio. And yeah, man, we're gonna get the shit popping. Y'all like my makeup? Let me know if y'all do, because I ain't putting no lashes on. Lashes be making my eyes feel like they heavy. You know, I already smoke weed. Right.
But we will be waiting for the new project. I'm very excited to hear the new single.
Yes.
Shady Geeker, we Gombo'S World, we here for you. Whenever you need to come to the studio, drop any new, drop your single or a second single, whatever it is musically.
Gumbo, we ain't done. We ain't done though. It sounds like you trying to get rid of me, Gumbo.
He ain't trying to get rid. Well, we can't get rid of Shay The Geeker now. Here for life now.
Look, I ain't gonna put them heels on right now. Y'all, I want everybody out there to stay positive and Stay strong even through the struggle. Like shit is not gonna be easy.
Right.
It's not supposed to be easy, but it's not as hard as we sometimes make shit seem. Yes, don't judge me. I'm brushing this wig. I gotta keep brushing the wig and make sure I ain't looking crazy out here. So, it's a work in progress, but things will get better. Just stay positive, stay strong, and and the remote. I'm on the interview now, Miss Eva. Yes, here you go. Thank you. I did it while I was out here. Look, y'all, this real up close and personal with me right now. This is very exposing, but it's all good. I had to come outside. I wanted to hit my joint.
I
Yes,
see you looking
y'all.
good now.
Yeah, man, that's good. I'm so happy I did that shit throughout this whole interview. Because listen, the next female artist that Gumbo interview, don't be feeling. Don't, I did that. My bad. But don't be feeling insecure. Don't be coming on here trying to be perfect. Just be you. Because that's what people like. They like when you're yourself. And yep, I'm in a pickup truck. We got business moves going on. I'm in a pickup truck. Little mini pickup truck. Little rental. Okay.
We live
I
in the
got into
flesh
a
with
bad
Shay The
accident.
Geeker.
I got into a bad accident, y'all. So I'm very much happy to be alive. You know what I'm saying? Things could be so much harder than they are. So just appreciate what you got, appreciate where you at in life. You know,
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
it'll
ma'am.
work out. And like I said, we out here.
Well, I'm glad. I'm glad you're
Jumbo.
alive. I'm glad you
What
made
is
it out that situation.
Man, well that situation was crazy, Jumbo. The beamer is total. But I got my life.
What? That's that's
And all
that's
we gonna do is pipe up for the next situation. And
mm-hmm.
what am I about to get? A fucking QA. That's what I wanted, so that's what I'm gonna get. A car ain't shit, it's material. Don't put no value into that shit. I'll be out here putting value into none of this material shit. And don't follow people. Follow yourself. Okay? Follow you.
That's
This
real.
is really a cute little. This is cute. I wish y'all could see this thing. This is so cute. It's so cute.
Shay, how much money you think you have spent on yourself in one day?
One day, this is so cute. I like this. I spent in one day,
In one day.
let me be real, probably $3,000.
Ooh,
I'm
3,000.
cheap. That ain't that much. I'm a cheap
On your,
bitch.
was that on like with just shoes, a bag, or was it one thing or jewelry? What was it?
I bought them shoes, the chain reaction shoes. They was $850. I bought a Robin's belt, Robin's jean belt. That bitch was like two something.
Oh, you got good
Shit,
taste, huh?
honestly. Oh yeah, honestly. And this nigga had bought me a Chanel bag. I don't know if it was real or fake, but I wore that bitch anyway. I donated it because I didn't know if it was fake, and I just was like, this bitch is falling apart. I'm gonna just donate it. It's probably fake, but I got a couple wears out of it. Bitch.
That's real now. Shady Geeker, man. 2022 looking good for you. I see. Keep doing your
Mm-hmm.
thing. Like what
You gonna
advice
keep
do
coming
you
with the
what other
vlog?
advice what
I
advice
got.
do you go ahead.
Oh no, my bad. I was just gonna say I got another vlog coming tomorrow night.
Okay.
Part two of the vlog I had put out leading up to my car accident. So I got part two coming out, and that's tomorrow night, probably around 10
Okay.
p.m.
So you got the vlog going on. That's real now.
We put content out. We
You
put
gonna let the
content.
people get into your world and see your everyday life.
Mm-hmm.
That's real now.
See how a real motherfucking hustler do it. Because like Berkio said, right? He said a lot of niggas, if rap just stopped, a lot of niggas gonna go broke. I feel like that about every business that you're invested in. If you invest too much time on one thing,
Mm-hmm.
when you ain't got that one thing no more, it's gonna be hard for you to figure out how to get to where you was when you had that one thing. It's
Mm.
gonna be hard. So a lot of people don't make it through that transition. I just found out last night that my homeboy who worked at the Checkers across the street from where my grandma stay at, he worked at the Checkers. I met him the second year that I was here, and I found out that he killed himself. His name was Dixon. He was a cool ass nigga, man. Very cool ass, very cool dude. But you could tell he had a lot of, things going on in his personal life. He just got out of jail, shit like that. But he killed himself in 2019.
Wow.
So a lot of people can't
RP.
handle the pressure of life, right? It's a lot of pressure, man, and that's what I want to express through my music. But I don't have to do it like Rod Wave. I don't have to do it like Ice Wear Vezo. I'm not them artists. So anybody who's trying to work with me, don't try to change what kind of artist I am. Work with the artist. If the artist is willing to meet you halfway, then work with the artist, but don't try to pull them in the direction. You might rub somebody the wrong way like that. You can't do business like that. You just can't. And that's for all the people trying to manage artists, trying to get artists. You know, if it ain't, if you ain't the one creating the music, don't
Right.
shift too much of the artist's creative sound. And we will be opening a motherfucking record label. It will be called Geeker Media. And at the end of the day, I'm signing real artists.
Mm.
And we're gonna get funding. We're gonna get funding to get this business off the ground. And we'll give people real opportunities. Niggas be biased out here. They ain't trying to give nobody an opportunity, especially when they know you the gas. Like this shit that I'm smoking is some gas, no lie.
That's real now. So you got do you have any upcoming shows where people can
Upcoming
see?
shows.
Yes, ma'am. So people can see
I
perform
don't have no
live.
upcoming shows. I need to get booked for some shows. What's up with the shows? I need to get booked for some shows. I don't have no upcoming shows, but I need some. I'm always ready to perform. My
Yeah.
performance, to me, I'm a great performer. I feel like I know how to put on a show. So,
Okay. Can you give us a quick acapella of your new music? Would you
okay. It's funny how these hoes switch up in the game. Mad at me because I'm really getting to the dough. See, I'm a big dog, but I be really on my bully. It ain't really nothing to a boss bitch like me. You gotta boss it up just to be a bitch like me. I got these
Mhm.
bitches real salty when I walk in the party. Showing up and showing out. It ain't gonna be no party.
Yes,
Okay.
sir. Hey, I was there when you recorded that. That's
Yes,
facts.
she was. Yes, she was. And you see how 24 he put that shit together. We put it together.
Right.
That's what it's supposed to be like. One thing I respect about you, Dumbo, you ain't never switch up. You stay solid. You ain't never switch up. You feel me? And I love that because that shows loyalty and that shows longevity within friendships. You feel me? I don't burn bridges with people, but I do not allow people to walk on me neither. So what that means is if I feel like you moving funny, I will distance myself, but that don't mean that I don't fuck with you. You get what I'm saying?
All right.
And I've never even gotten to that point with you that I even feel like I have to do that. That's why you would be the go-to person for me to call. As hard as y'all campaign for Lanaya West, oh, you better believe I wish I had a team like that back in me. Like, oh, I would have took us straight to the top. Stay down for the come up type shit. You feel me?
That's facts. That's real now. Got to
Like I
find.
said, all it takes is a people is an opportunity. Somebody getting that chance. A
Mm-hmm.
lot of us don't get the opportunity or the chance. I'm a dope ass artist, but it's like I be meeting the right people, but certain things don't play out. So it's like you gotta take that shit on the chin. Only the strong survive in this shit. And I
Mm.
know 2022 was my year, so I ain't worried about that. But prior to this year, that's how things was going for me. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people I got the year I got a bag to get. I'm gonna go get the bag. When I put that song out, motherfuckers like, Shay, damn, you ain't get signed. Suppose that song ain't blow. Because sometimes it takes time for certain things to move in motion. You know what I'm saying? And when music is on the internet, it's there forever.
Right.
That's all bag to get can blow up tomorrow. Shit. Motherfucker can just so happen to run across that song and just be like, oh, I like this song. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. So you never know where the universe is taking you. You just going with the flow most of the time. And that's okay.
Real.
But you know what though?
Every time I speak to you, I always get some knowledge, some
Oh
jewels.
yeah.
That's
Hmm.
real.
Because that's what we here for. We here to educate each other. Each one teach one. We don't know nothing if we don't teach each other. We don't learn if we don't go through shit. We gotta go through shit. As much as we hate that shit of going through, the point that we miss most of the time is that we get through most of the situations we end up. As long as you're alive, you're gonna get through it. It don't matter how long it takes to get through it. Just know you getting through it.
All right.
You feel me?
Real now.
I just look back at certain things that I've been through. And with the next few songs I'm about to drop, I got a few songs that 10% had engineered for me. Shout out to my boy 10%. He just went up, I got a song with him called Price Tag that is on Gangster Music. That song is featuring 10%.
Okay.
So I genuinely just love to see the growth and success around me from the people who I know where they started. You know what I'm saying? I built relationships. So that shit matters the most to me is the relationships because that'll get you far in the long run. It ain't no opportunity shit. It's just that's how you have to move when it comes to business.
All right.
As an artist, I understand business, but I also understand their business, and I also understand the bitch ain't about to dig me and fuck me over and think they want to get over on me. No, no, no. So
Or at least you have the knowledge of both words. You know, the business side, and also you have knowledge of the artist side. So you can't lose. You know.
that's my thing, and you know that's why I appreciate you so much, Gumbo, because you do support. You definitely is a supporter of Shay The Geeker. And shout out to all my supporters. Shout out to everybody who support my music and support what I do, period. I just want to be able to, I guess, get some money. That's it. Bitch, I'm just trying to eat. Really. That's what we all should be trying to do, is get a check. Get a big bag. Not only off of investments, NFTs, crypto, you better know. that America will be dealing with 400% increase in inflation. So you know what that means, America? That means that the Federal Reserve isn't handling their mandates. They're not holding up to the mandates that they have created. So we need to get rid of them. And yeah, I want to ask you this, Gumbo.
Yes.
If someone didn't have a certain amount of money,
Hmm.
would you know who they are? Would you care to know them?
Would I care to know somebody if they didn't have a certain amount of money?
Yes. Like, say this person is a homeless person, but how would you know that they're homeless? How would you know that they don't have money?
Yes, I will
Because
care
we
to
don't
know them
see them. Yes.
because you never
Yes.
know
I
what
know
they
you
need.
would, genuinely. I definitely believe and know that you genuinely would. So let me get to a point where I was trying to make with that. What I'm
Okay.
saying is money is what put people at the top, really.
Right.
Is we look at what they have. We look at how they live their life. And to us, the mass, that looks like living to us. When we're already doing a lot of living. Hey, we're already doing a lot of living.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So sometimes we live to die because we were trying to live up to a certain standard that we seen from someone else. But without that, without them having the money or having a platform to even show or display that, we wouldn't even know it exists. So then, how would we be living our life? Can we even imagine our life like that at this point?
Mm.
Yeah, nigga, I know. You need money for everything. I am not saying be against money. I'm saying don't get caught up in the facade of what money is. Because we got to remember, we can't take that shit. That shit has no value. I mean, none of this reality, really, except for the connection that you meet with one another.
Right. I mean, you can't make it. You can't have the make it. You can't make money your god, but you know, you should always get money because it provides you with everything you need as far as living on this earth. You know, a house, a car, clothes, food in
Right.
your body, and also money allows you to help others that needs help.
That's right. Because that's where we're heading. We're going to get into a time in this country where it is going to be, for a short amount of time, like a third world country. Because it ain't going to be no food on the shelves. There ain't going to be no water. And gas is not going to be affordable. And this is going to be the reality that we might be faced with in 2022. So before we get caught up in making our dreams come true, we need to prepare for the future. How do you do that?
How do
By making yourself aware of what
you?
you know is to come. Because if you know it's coming, then you know you need to prepare for that.
Right.
Get some generators, some fucking flashlights, candles, get all of that shit. You know, I hate to be so deep, but look, this is Shay The Geeker, and this is what y'all getting raw and uncut. This is me. This is what it is, and
Yeah.
I'm blessed to be me, and you are blessed to be you. We are all blessed, but we got to see that. We can't wait till we in our 70s and 80s to see that. We need to see it now in our 20s. If you're in your teens, you need to see it then for sure. But your 20s for sure. Don't waste your 20s. Your 30s, you know. I'm heading into that realm. You know what I'm saying? I'm growing. Took a lot of time. Took a lot of time. I'm still a gangster bitch though. I can't get rid of that shit. That's crazy. I don't know no other way, Gumbo.
Well, I got 4 more years before I'm 30.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, what would you tell the teenage Shady Geeker right
Hmm.
now? If you can see her.
Focus on your music. Just don't do nothing but music. Just do your music. Just do music. Yeah. But you can't get that time back. I'll
So, you,
never be a teenager again.
so then what age did you like you started focus on the music?
19. I was
19.
19 when I had moved to DC. So this how I went, right? I moved to DC in 2012. So I
Right.
was back and forth. At that point, I was already dropping music. I was trending on Reverb. I was the number one artist in the state of Ohio. Yep, number one, Shay The Geeker, and that was 2012. I was trending on Reverb and shit. I don't know how that happened, but it was funny. Yeah, I was like, hell no, I'm number one. I was number one for like a whole week and a half. And,
Wow.
you know, I was like, okay, cool. But anyway, let me tell you though, that's before that, before 2012, 2011, I went to visit my aunt in DC. I stayed out there because, like I said, I was getting homeschooled by that point, because I graduated high school a little late because I wasn't focused and I was expelled out of school and shit. So it put me behind. And I wanted to make my mother happy by at least getting a high school diploma, which I then ended up going to college, but I dropped out of college. But so I got a real high school diploma. So I did that, whatever, and I was doing that in DC. But I met this nigga named Jaja, and they call them sellers and shit. So they was out there freestyling one night. We used to buy these things, these $5 O cups, these fucking O cups that just get you fucked up. I don't know what the fuck they put in it. It just get you fucked up. Anytime you in on the East Coast period, but DC, ask about an O cup. The O cup's good. They $5 to get you right. Nice big ass cup too. So we out there drinking O cups and shit. And I was like, y'all niggas freestyling? That's what y'all niggas be out here doing? Whatever, whatever. They put a beat on, and I started to rap and shit, and I was like nervous. But I always used to rap. I just never did it around nobody really. So shit, I even dropped the song on MySpace when I was 14. I wrote the song. It's called "Since You Been Gone." My cousin recorded me. Yeah, so this has been all going. But I was out there, and that just inspired me because they was fucking with how I freestyled. They was fucking with my voice and
Okay.
what I was saying and shit. So I was like, for real, you think I did a good job? And they was like, yeah, we fuck with it. I fuck with that. Yeah, Cleveland. They was calling me Cleveland. And guess what? This nigga from out there, his name B. I guess their word out there when people acting crazy is geeking. So me and B fell out, and then B was like, "Oh, Shay out there, she geeking, she geeking, yeah, she geeking." This is before I was Shay the Geeker.
So that's how the
Then I
name
go
came
back to
about.
Cleveland. No, I go back to Cleveland. I'm my god sister. We at grandma's house. She fucking with this promoter nigga. He a promoter nigga with one finger and shit. His name's Scooty. Scooty. Anytime you in Cleveland, ask about Scooty. He'll promote your whole fucking party for free. That's why she used to fall out with him because he wasn't getting paid. But he was doing big parties out there in Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
So boom. So she was like, "Yeah, you should introduce my sister. She do music and shit. You should introduce her to your homeboy." I'm like, "Hell yeah, I rap and shit. I sing too." So I met the niggas, and guess what their name was? Geeker Gang.
Wow.
So it was like kind of a line for me to become a geeker. So Shady Geeker is very sentimental to me. That name is very significant.
Yeah, there's a different name now. It's
I'm not
only
Shady
one and
Geeker.
only Shady Geeker. It's only one.
Too late in the game for me to change my name now. My name used to be Shay, and I had posted this photo when I had did the opening. I had opened up for Trinidad James and shit, and I had sold a bunch of tickets. So a whole bunch of people was you know what I'm saying, there to see me perform and shit like that.
Right.
So that was a big year. 2012 was a big year, and that really inspired me to continue to do music. That's the only thing that kept me away from doing street shit. So I, instead of street shit, I picked up a 9 to 5. But what I didn't know was when you pick up a 9 to 5, you could become complacent in a 9 to 5 because I was so used to getting fast money and just selling weed, selling pills, whatever.
Right.
I just I didn't really want to work. So um, you can become complacent and it could get in your way or it could work to your benefit. It's all based on how you juggle it. I managed to juggle it. That's how I was able to do a music video. That's how I was able to do photo shoots and shit like that, studio time. All of that was paid for because I had a job and, you know, consistent income. But it wasn't enough because you're gonna need money to really put yourself out there to where investors can start looking at you. So this is stuff that I know now as an artist,
Right.
and that's why I'm like, fuck it, we gonna go ahead and we're gonna run up the bag, and that's just what we're gonna do. But we're here, we're where we need to be to get to what we need to get to.
So it's better. Can you tell, especially the black community out there, it's better to be a owner of your own company than it is to be a slave to somebody else's company, right?
Yes, to me, yes, I would have to say so because when you own the work, when you are doing, fuck that. Just doing what you love to do. If you talk
Right.
to any elderly person, the main thing they're going to tell you and us as young people right now is that do what you love.
Right.
Don't waste your time in life doing what you don't love to do.
Right.
Go for it. You never know until you try. You're going to fail. You know what I'm saying? There's going to be closed doors. You're going to get more no's than yeses, but the yeses you at least get a little bit of wiggle room. You know,
Yeah, that's real now.
this shit is not supposed to be a fucking walk in the park. It's not supposed to be that easy for you to get through situations and maintain life all the time. It's not always going to be a happy day. You're not always going to be in a good mood. You're not always going to want companionship. Sometimes you might want to be solo dolo. You might not want to deal with nobody.
Facts. Wow. Well,
For me,
Shady.
for me
Yes.
though, I just want to say for me, I got a little puppy. I ain't nobody's mother but that dog. So I have nothing but time to be in the studio, to be getting booked for shows, choreography, whatever I need to do, because that's what I love to do. And that's why I need a team, people who will support, stay down for the come up, and get some fucking money. Because we will get money, but you have to believe in the vision.
Gotta believe in that music now. Cause we got a
Gotta see the
bag to
vision.
get. Gonna get that money.
Okay?
Right.
Yes, indeed.
I believe though
Okay, now.
it's gonna take that one hit now, Shay. And I think
I already know. I
that's
think
a,
we got one.
I
I
think you
think we
got
got
one.
one with Fendi Facts.
Every time
I
I
think
listen,
Fendi Facts is a banger.
yeah, I think so. When I hear that music, I don't know, just especially just the hook itself, like the chorus, is like
I'm about to send it to you. I'm about to send it to you right now. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Perfect, perfect.
Any facts, Shay The Geeker,
Okay.
hot fire. Put my money on it. Right.
We edit them bitches in there.
Yes, ma'am. Well, I appreciate you for
I
the
sent you
interview.
that song, Enemy. Oh yeah, you already know. Shay The Geeker. You can follow me at IG. No, on IG at Shay The Geeker. And you can follow me at every platform at Shay The Geeker. That's SHayTheGeeker. Shay The Geeker. Cleveland. You already know what's going on, nigga. And we putting on for Orlando. Shout out to the O. Shout out to Broward County. Shout out to the whole state of Florida because I fuck with Florida because they fuck with me.
That's Shady Geeker, Gombo'S World. We waiting on that new album now.
Album coming soon, very soon, sooner than later. It'll be here quick, fast, and in a hurry. You won't even see it coming. Nah, you'll see it coming.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Shay. Appreciate you. Keep doing your thing.
All right, Gumbo. Yes, sir. You too, man. Congratulations on everything and keep on hustling, my nigga. I'll talk to you soon.
All right. That's real now.
All right. Yes, sir.
I'm channeling my enemy just to show my enemies this is how it's gonna be. Cause I'm channeling my enemy. I'm channeling my enemy just to show my enemies this is how it's gonna be. Cause I'm channeling my enemy. Yeah, I'm channeling everything that I've been through. I ain't got no time to just sit and tend to a lot of frauds, lot of fake ass niggas. Most these niggas frauds, I guess they don't get the picture. They try to break me down, still ain't work. Yeah, I'm in the kitchen, I put you in dirt. Just lost my little cousin last week. Mine fucked up, I can't sleep. I'm channeling my enemy just to show my enemy this is how it's gonna be. Cause I'm channeling my enemy. I'm channeling my enemy just to show my enemies this is how it's gonna be. Cause I'm channeling my enemy. Yeah, I've seen so much in my life. I won't give up right now. I can't give up at all. And I've seen so much in my life. I can't give up right now. I won't give up at all. I'm channeling my enemy just to show my enemy this is how it's gonna be. Cause I'm channeling my enemy. I'm channeling my enemy just to show my enemies this is how it's gonna be. Cause I'm channeling my